Well, the longest day of summer is a day that is recognized by the Alzheimer's Association to bring awareness about the issue of Alzheimer's and also awareness to the caregivers who are caring for people with Alzheimer's every day.
Have we made any progress? We've been hearing about Alzheimer's for decades now, and it's such a devastating disease that affects a lot of people. Where are we with the progress of curing or managing this disease?
Well, we are not as far as we would like to be on a cure. This is still the leading cause of death that is not preventable and is not curable. But we are making great strides on managing the symptoms and managing the care, and a lot of that is done through caregivers.
How does Alzheimer's differ from dementia?
Well, dementia is a real broad term, and it's used to describe a lot of the same symptoms that somebody has with Alzheimer's. However, Alzheimer's is a specific type of dementia, and over 60% of dementias are Alzheimer's.
What are some of the warning signs for people that are thinking maybe they're seeing something off with a loved one?
Yeah, the first thing you might notice would be memory loss, and that's beyond what you or I might experience, but it's memory loss that really disrupts their daily life. Mm-hmm. Another thing to look for would be an inability to complete what otherwise may have been a routine task, simply brushing your teeth, paying bills, a morning routine about getting breakfast and taking medications. That's something that might be noticed. Another one often that you hear about is confusion with dates, times, places, events, not being able to keep a calendar straight. Mm-hmm. Another one would be misplacing something and then not being able to find it in a logical location. Oh, okay. So you may find the car keys a day or two later in the sock drawer, or the ice cream is not put away in the freezer, but it's in the laundry room or in the dryer. Some of those things would be real obvious symptoms.
I know June 21st is also a time not only to raise awareness about Alzheimer's, but also to talk about the caregivers. I mean, often the caregivers really face the brunt of this disease. It's devastating for entire families that are affected. What's some advice for caregivers?
Well, that's what I want to bring awareness to. Caregivers have incredibly long days, even in the middle of winter when it's not the middle of June. Mm-hmm. And 80% of long-term care is provided by unpaid family members. So these are spouses or adult children that are caring for a loved one that has Alzheimer's or dementia. And it can be very, very exhausting. And these people need to know that they are supported and appreciated. So if you know somebody who is a caregiver, just, let them know that they're appreciated and offer to help in any way you can. At Home Instead Senior Care, we have caregivers who are especially trained in dementia and Alzheimer's care, and they can be a great gift to a family to go out and provide help to the family caregiver. A lot of times the family caregiver has run out of ideas and suggestions, and they're really, really frustrated and overwhelmed. And I hear examples from our caregivers about unique and creative things they do to solve those challenges. Let me give you an example that I heard earlier this week. Sure. And that was one of the clients, the husband had a wife with Alzheimer's, and she would not shower. And he was really, really struggling with encouraging her to shower and giving her the support she needed. And their paid caregiver came to do a shift and took a very, very different approach that day. And she didn't ask the client to take a shower. She didn't tell the client they were going to take a shower. She came in and created an environment that made it fun. She turned on music, started singing a little bit. She directed this senior with Alzheimer's to the bathroom to smell some new soaps that were there. And when they got in the bathroom, they were having light conversation, and she turned on the shower. And before she knew it, this person was in the shower and cleaned up and really wasn't even aware that all of that was happening. Great. And that the husband was so thankful to have that done and thought it was such a unique approach.
But some families think that they can't really afford, or they don't have insurance for a paid caregiver or somebody to come in. Are there resources that you supply for that?
Yes. So first of all, a lot of people have friends and other family members who offer to help and want to help. And a wonderful tool for any family or friend or anybody who's caring for somebody with Alzheimer's or dementia is a tool that was developed by Homestead Senior Care, and it is a smartphone app. And it can be downloaded for free either at the App Store or on our website, which is homesteadmsp.com. And this app is called the Daily Companion for Alzheimer's and Dementia. And what I like about it is it's set up in a really organized way where you can search for a specific challenge that you're having. Let's say it is bathing. And then when you click on that, there will be suggestions provided. And those are suggestions that have been submitted by other caregivers.
Anything else you want to tell us about June 21st or how people can get involved? Are there any specific activities that day?
We are not doing any specific activities that day, so I invite all of your listeners to think about any caregiver that they might know and give them a call and tell them thank you and let them know that they're appreciated.
You know, we're always grateful for the reminder, and thank you for providing that for us, Kathleen. Is there a website that people can go to?
Yes, homesteadmsp.com.
homesteadmsp.com.